We are live. What's good, Facebook, YouTube, and everybody in the internet? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. So this is a little different. Those of you that used to popping up to Facebook or YouTube to catch us on Virtual Voices, you obviously see there's something different going on. Leah V is away for the weekend. You know, my girl needed a break because she's out here large and in charge. And you know she needs a break. I need one too. Don't worry. I'm gonna take one eventually, I promise. So welcome to Virtual Voices. So yes, we have our amazing performers that stands up. They are in the building. Those of you watching, if you are signed up to perform, just drop. Oh, I see you, Sphinx. I see you, Sphinx. Just drop your name in the comments on Facebook or YouTube so that I could check you in. And then as you guys perform, I will ask you guys to exit the StreamYard and please continue interacting with us on Facebook and YouTube so that we can make space. We can make space. I was thinking peace and space at the same time because I need a little bit of both. So we'll make space for everyone that's waiting on YouTube or Facebook. I'm gonna go through the rules real quick. Those of you that don't know the rules, y'all got 5 minutes. We usually do 2 rounds, but as I was explaining before we went live, I got like responsibilities and shit out after this. So we're gonna do 1 round and wrap it up. But that does mean that you guys can share 2 pieces on the first round. Just try to keep it as close to 5 minutes as possible so we could be mindful of the time. That also includes your introduction, your disclosure, your plug, like all of that is in there. So don't be like, I'm gonna do 5 minutes of poetry and then 5 minutes I'm gonna talk about myself. We ain't gonna do that. All right. So hey Mike, I see you, Lone Wolf. I'll see you, Lone Wolf. All right, Sphinx, you are checked in, and so are you, Lone Wolf. I see y'all. I'm happy to see y'all. We got some new faces. We got some familiar face. Who left? What happened? What's going on with the Wi-Fi? All right. J Rose, I feel you. All here for the peace and the space. Thank you. Yes, so we're gonna keep it rolling. Let me see. What's the other rules? Because Leah V usually does this part, so I'm slaughtering this shit. Don't tell her that I did a bad job, all right? So when you talk to her, yo, J Rose, she did a great job giving the rules, okay? She did a great job, all right? So yeah, you got like 5 minutes or something like that. Don't say mean things or we'll kick you out because I ain't having it. You know, none of those isms. We ain't here for no isms unless it's mad ism. You know what I'm saying? No. Just kidding. Not really, but a little bit. Follow each other when you guys perform. I will be sharing your Instagram and your Cash Apps and Venmos and all that stuff. So if you guys are feeling a little generous, I know it's Friday. Somebody got paid today. If you want to drop a little change for somebody, it's almost like not me. That's next week. That's next. So so yes, but make sure y'all follow each other, and if you feel compelled to share some change, throw some coins towards the artist, by all means please do that. Oh wait, this didn't save. Holy cow. Okay, guys, what's going on? No. All right, who's that? Oh, there you go. How you doing, Cynthia? So yes, we got some familiar faces and we've got some new faces, which we love all faces, just so y'all know. All right, am I spelling this right? I hope I am, because right now I feel like I'm losing my mind. How y'all doing tonight? Say hello, guys.
Hey.
Hola.
Hey.
Hola.
What's good?
Feeling
Hello,
good.
everybody.
Feeling good.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
poetic therapy. I need this in my life.
Oh,
Right?
I'm so happy.
I have missed y'all.
This platform started. I miss you too. This platform started during the middle of at the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm very grateful and happy to still be able to provide this platform because outside is open, but I can't forget about my virtual peeps. If it wasn't for spaces like this, I wouldn't have been able to connect with people like Cynthia and Light Bright and Vex Lex, and those of you that are like and the Great Singer, those of you that are not in New York, like, you know, I would have never known who you guys are. And I've had the pleasure of actually meeting some of y'all in person, you know, outside of like the virtual space. So, you know, this is why we do it. We do it. It is therapy. It's not just therapy for y'all. It's also very healing for us. I know that Leah V went through a lot during the pandemic, and virtual voices was one of the things that was like a saving grace for her. And it was for me as well. You know, we all were going through a lot of time. So we still in the building. It's a virtual building, but we still here. So yeah, we're going to get it popping. There's a lot of chats going on. Like usually right now I'm like sending the link to people. So now I'm like, what am I still I'm lost. Leah, I miss you. All right. But let me see. Make sure you follow each other. Oh yeah. This is my part. This is the part I actually do know and do good. Okay. So the way we do this is we're gonna call you up to the stage, and I'll say something like, "Oh, on up next is such and such, and on deck is blank." So on deck means that you are up after the next person. So that's your cue to kind of get your shit together. You know, if you got your poem in your phone or in your book, or you gotta cue your song, whatever it is, that's your cue to get ready because you're coming up after the next performer. All right, cool. If you guys got any questions, those of you that are performing, throw it in the private chat. I always have it open. And those of you that are watching, make sure that you, oh, what the hell did I do? Oh, I pressed something and I don't know what happened. Those of you watching on Facebook or YouTube, please share the stream. Let people know that what's going on, that we getting it popping over here at the Rose Garden events. So make sure that you share it and tag people in the stream and let people know that this is going on. And if I missed anything, I'll let y'all know when I remember. There we go. Yes.
All right.
All right. So usually the way this starts off is usually I start off with a piece to kind of warm up the mic. So we're going to keep that rolling. But to start off the open mic, once I finish performing, it's going to be my girl, Cynthia Rose, all the way from Florida. Yes. Listen.
Hey.
I'm gonna try something different. When you come up to the stage to perform, please tell us your name and where you're from so people can know, you know, how far you're tuning in from. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Yes. Oh, I see y'all commenting. I love y'all. Okay. I'm gonna share a piece that I've been kind of doing a lot lately. I recently wrote it. And I'm not gonna I'm gonna keep you guys on the screen with me because I need a little crowd participation with this piece. So, you know, you're welcome to unmute yourselves for the beginning of it for the affirmations. And then, you know, you could just leave it on my own. I got it. Hopefully I remember this. I haven't done it in a few weeks. Whew, okay. All right, here we go. You could repeat after me, so you could unmute yourselves. Yeah. Do that. Okay, cool. Okay. I am worthy of wealth.
I am
I am
worthy
worthy of wealth.
I am worthy of health.
I am worthy of health.
I love myself.
I love
I love myself.
I trust myself.
I trust
I trust myself.
I am enough.
I am
I am enough.
And when shit gets rough,
And
When shit gets rough,
I'm still enough.
I'm
still enough.
Yes, I say. Thank you guys. All right, cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for sharing that energy with me. And yeah, let's get it popping with this piece. I hope y'all like it. Some have wealth in the form of riches, while others prefer wealth in the form of wishes. And I'm just here claiming my wealth in spirit, minding my business, hard hat and pickaxe, just minding my business, turning wishes into riches and riches into attitude switches. So don't be mad when I hit the switch and my attitude switches. And the only light you see is the flame from burning bridges. You see, for me, there's nothing more liberating than releasing negativity. So tonight, I've released 3 things that had me fucked up. Number 1, love from yesterday's newspaper. Daily news headlines of all the New York Times. I stood on a block of my blessings, hanging myself over a man that was blocking my blessings. They say love hurts, but sometimes it feels more like organs compressing, airways restricted, heartbeat convicted. I try to speak in love languages, but the translation was restricted and the reciprocity was too limited. Claiming unconditional love, yet leaving me was easier than loving me. So the condition was that I had to be enough and never was. Or so I thought. You see, I had to be abandoned so that I could abandon everything I thought I had to be. And standing outside the window of solitude, I sang sweet serenades to find myself. And with the fire in my heart, I cut soul ties to close chapters that no longer serve me. Number 2, the troublesome twins, depression and anxiety, who love to play wicked games. And although they may not look alike, their malice feels the same. Throwing my train of thought off its track with inhibitions. Had to stand clear of closing doors and lost ambitions. Motivation wasn't enough because discipline was non-existent, both holding me back with their mental confliction. So I parented my thoughts and emotions. I colored them back into the lines, sat them at the children's table when it was time to dine, read them bedtime stories of a warrior queen that always survived, teaching them boundaries with self-love and patience. It's okay to not be okay, but it's time to step into healing situations because the wounds are now scars and the pain is just a distant sensation. Feelings felt so far that so far I haven't felt so far from feeling so sensational. And number 3, the insecurity ninja. I built a foster home to foster the syndrome of imposters, filled its power with self-doubt and insecurities. I was blind to what y'all see in me, so I strolled to the rhythm of serenity. I sat by the sea of sincerity, hoping to see what y'all see in me with more clarity, crying diamonds from the pressures of life as they reflect my light as far as the eye can see. Drowning in jeweled waves of tears so that my tears could wave goodbye to the woman I used to be. I could finally say I was blind and now I see. And not with my eyes, but with my seeds. You see, everything I do is for the birth of their legacy. They're the mangoes in this lineage of poison ivy. Fun fact, poison ivy is related to mangoes, cashews, and pistachios. Google it. Now back to these affirmations of transformation. Setting the bar high like views from a bird's eye. The only limit to my light is the sky, and I see the feminine divine within me. I see the love within me. Ooh, I see the feminine divine within me. I don't remember what else I see. I see the love within we. I see the unity within we. I see the we within me and the me within we. So repeat after me. I am worthy of wealth.
I am worthy
I'm
of
worthy
wealth.
of wealth.
I am worthy of health.
I
I'm
am
worthy of
worthy of
health.
health.
I love myself.
I
I
love
love
myself.
I
myself.
love myself.
I trust myself.
I trust
Trust
I
myself.
trust
myself.
myself.
I am enough.
I am
I
am
am
enough.
enough.
And when shit gets rough,
Take
When
it,
shit
bro.
gets rough,
I'm still enough.
I'm
Enough.
still
Damn
enough.
right.
I say,
Woo!
y'all
Yes.
were the best. Y'all were the best. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know. I forgot like a whole like 2 lines, but it's okay. It don't matter. We got through it, right?
Yeah.
That's
You
what
wrote it, you can rewrite it when you want.
you know what I'm saying? That was the remix. Y'all got the
Right.
remix. But that's what you do, you know, as a poet. I've been performing and I've been writing for over 20 years and performing for 7 years, and I still mess up. And you know what? You just gotta keep it going. That's it. Just keep it moving. A lot of times
Yep.
people don't even know your poem, so they don't even know. I've skipped like entire stanzas and then went back to it and then like finished the poem. And like people had no idea that the poem was all out of order, but
That's called a remix.
yeah.
Yeah. consistency and fluidity in your words goes way farther than like skill and like other things. If you can keep it going, you on it. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't even do that.
No, that's true. I learned to not be so hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're even sharing our poetry, like, like nobody should be judging you for messing up, because let me see you come up here and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now everybody now you get crickets. People don't want to come
So
up.
can I judge you since I'm up here then? Is that what you're implying?
No.
Just
No.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Not with you. So
listen, you're the second person to tell me that today. I must be a smoky person. But all right, let's keep it moving and grooving, as my girl Leah V would say. On deck, we've got T Hawk, who's gonna bless the mic. But coming to the stage right now is my sister, Miss Cynthia Rose. Give it up. Hey, Queen.
Oh, thank you, J. Rose. I am so happy to be here. I have missed y'all. It has been, more than 6 months. I don't know. I've been doing a lot.
It's been a minute.
And
We
I've moved twice since my last session with y'all. And
what the hell?
Yeah, in Florida. But I'm gonna try to stay within my 5 minutes. I've been writing. I have 2 books out. My stage name is Cynthia Rose. I'm a writer, an author, an artist, a performer, an editor, and I have 2 books published. So I'm going to share something new that's not published. That's going to be my first poem.
Ooh, new shit.
Yeah, I've been doing different writing workshops, and this one challenged us to write a poem based on the senses. So here we go. It's still a book. That's how new it is. And here we go. So I want you all to close your eyes because you're supposed to feel this, okay? You with me? All right. Like the strong waves of the ocean, you crash against the jagged rocks, fighting, fiercely wearing down the sharp edges until the moon arrives to soothe your soul with pure silver tones that embrace your saltiness and turn your turbulence into mellow, gentle sweetness. And at last, you are transformed to greet the new day with a soft, cool caress, the ebb and flow of life.
Yes.
Thank you. The next poem I have for you is an oldie but goodie. This one comes from my first book, Bloom Forever. And I don't know, I had the light down low because, it's evening time. This is happy hour. So I've been under fluorescent lights all day. It's time to chill.
Right.
This one is titled On the Eve of Dawn. And I wrote this way back, 2008. I've been writing a long time. But it is fitting, being that I just relocated to a new city in Gainesville, Florida. I'm still kind of up in the north part of Florida, but only hours from Orlando. Woo! So I can get me some Puerto Rican food. Yes.
Ew, yes. Some rice and beans.
Yeah. This one is titled On the Eve of Dawn. Traveling mercies in a carry-on, my mind wanders as I linger on. Can't seem to get to bed tonight. Looks like it's going to be another long flight. Where to this time? Back again. I look into the eyes of a friend. I work to live, but I live to see when this life will set me free. I want to fly to another place where I can bask in my love's grace. I want to be free from worry, seek an end to this constant hurry. I want to float as though I'm air, to be, to love, to say, I am where I really want to be. This is where I want to be, where I'm gonna be, where I am totally free. And my last but not least poem is from my most recent book. It's called, the book is called Journey's Life. And if you go to my Instagram, La Poeta China, which means the curly-headed poet, because I got curly hair. And I use Camille Rose products, by the way.
Ooh.
Your curls popping. I have kinky hair and frizzy hair. This is Florida, so we have a lot of humidity. But Camille Rose, that works for me. I've tried a lot of things over the years. But this book is an art, and it's photography combined with inspirational poetry.
Yes.
My boyfriend is a photographer, and he's traveled all over the world, so he's award-winning. So we teamed up during 2020 when gigs were getting canceled, and we started to create something inspirational together. So, that's what it's about. Yeah. So this one is untitled, but I'm going to just go ahead and read from it. When the waves appear their strongest and the winds bite your ear, keep the faith. Trust the light. Love is always near. Storms may brew and houses may fall, but love builds a fortress that always stands tall. One not for comfort with vanity shells crushed. Shelter each other with mutual trust. And if you like that, you can find me at La Poeta China on my Instagram, and there's a link to this book on my profile. And you can follow me on Facebook, Cynthia Rose. There's a lot more there. And thank you.
Yay! See, I got the sound effects. You see? Thank you, Cynthia, for sharing. I appreciate you. I'm so happy that you joined. It's been a while. You're one of like the day ones, like when we first started doing this. So it's always good.
Saved my life. Thank you. Keep doing it.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Don't make me cry. I can't do that right now.
And come back to Florida. I'm gonna meet you.
I will. I promise. I will come back to. I made my mark in Florida, and they want me back, so I will be back. I promise. All right, let's keep it rolling. On deck, we've got Light Bright. All right, so get ready, Light Bright. But coming to there you go. I'm like, where did she go? There you go. Coming to bless the stage right now. Put your hands together for T. Hawk.
Big ups to J Rose. I'm gonna let y'all rock with me on this. Hello. It's popping right now on platforms. We're gonna get it. Hey, strike one, I walk up on the chick thinking you miss a man and can't grab hard. She sells her one feet. That's him a peppermint. Bartender laughing in the chick is too. What happened? Thought you missed the lover boy. See what the bird done flew. Back to watch your approach. Don't come too close. Women hate body touches. Keep their head in the left. Talk with some common sense without feeling on shit. Make sure you pay the bill when the drink's spinning. Strike three, don't get too drunk, don't throw up a bill on her butt. Remember, she's a woman, not a lady. Ain't no about the late night, maybe. Share the space, show some class, get the digits there, maybe some ass. Well, hello there. Please pass me a name. I'm sitting from afar, just watching your game. Been sliding you drinks, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. Well, hello there. Please pass me a name. I've been sitting from afar, just watching the game. All the cats at the bar been sliding drinks, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. If you snooze, you lose. It wasn't meant for you. So lean back, next go around. How your lines attack, mingle and take finesse, flirt and taste the best. I blame it on the liquor, but sure enough, feeling on your breast, go figure. Innocence only flows you not being a whore. Respect yourself comes with being hardcore. A boss's life is lots of stress, and not every man gonna be your friend. Love to be around until the day you rest and put him to the test. Any man could be a gentleman, but known women can be diamonds to fix a narrative. Let it be known you a little rough around the edges, but a treasure chest full of riches and jewels. They push you. Sign of bad news. No form of the best of bounds is cool. To be smooth, cause you're a queen of world of possibility. You can have anything you want, including anyone you choose. You're the only one who makes the rules. Well, hello there. Please pass me her name. I'm sitting from afar, just watching the game. All the cats at the bar bench, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. Well, hello there. Please pass me her name. I was sitting from afar, just watching the game. All the cats at the bar bench, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. Excuse me. I feel like this a movie. Just pass me some wine and dine. Then maybe we can get the line right. I've been picturing and wondering why you still been acting shy, like you trying to find a guy lady. Life is full of sometimes and maybes. Living comes with some heartaches and some slaves. No, please don't waste your time trying to play me. New acquaintances come with meet and greet, so let the moment settle for future road pedals, long walk, night skyline, Luke Skywalker in the Jedi, gambling on a red eye to the west side. Well, hello there. Please pass me a name. I was sitting from afar, watching your game. All the cats at the bar, slide you drinks, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. Well, hello there. Please pass me a name. I was sitting from afar, watching your game. All the cats at the bar, slide you drinks, but I can tell they don't even got the time of day. What's good, J Rose Show? It's your girl T Hawk. Make sure Tip, that's at HAWKTIFF on the gram. We in the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, that was a whole vibe, T.
Man.
Let's get it.
Yo, I love that. I love that. I love that. Please make sure that y'all follow T Hawk. And let me tell you, the promo game is on point because T Hawk don't let you miss nothing that's going on. Okay, she makes sure you know what's going on. So definitely follow. All right, yo, I'm keeping the vibes. I miss Leah, but y'all making me feel comfortable and safe. So I like that. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. All right. On deck, we've got my guy, Rugged and Raw, but coming to bless the mic right now. Oh,
hey.
Tell you about Light Bright real quick, okay? Those of you that don't know that much about me, I have a talk show called the J Rose Experience, where I have the blessing to travel to different cities and interview poets in those cities. And Tampa was my most recent stop. And Light Bright is one of our guests from season 4. She was in, I think it was like episode 3 or something in the beginning, of the season. Oh, episode 5, I think. But definitely tap in if you're not subscribed to the Rose Garden Events YouTube channel. It's on YouTube, all 4 seasons. And I had the pleasure of meeting her. And she was such a sweetheart.
Thank you. It was great meeting you. You're such a light. God. Like, it was amazing.
Well, show them what you got, sis.
All right. So I'm Light Bright. You can find me on Instagram _light LIGHT XBRIGHT __. And I have 2 pieces for you guys on tonight. The first one is going to be called How Just How. How can I want love when I don't love myself? How can I want something within someone else? I've been lost. I lost myself dealing with people who drained me. I had my cup full and they just grabbed the glass, turned it over, and poured it all out, leaving me empty. How do I recharge? How did I lose myself? No more hows, more like right now. Now I will see myself being loved. Now I will love myself. I will give out only what is being given to me in the same way that I deserve. I am worth it. No, I'm not perfect, but that's okay. Not going to stand in my own way. Hello to the new me. The girl that was once lost is found. Time to put on and adjust my crown. Screaming out loud, hey, I'm here. I will no longer lose myself in another. Baby girl, welcome back. Time to get back on track. Never forget who I am again. Thank you, God, and amen. I'm whole within. So that's my first one. How Just How. Then I have one that's called Scary Hours. As you come across my mind during these scary hours, I think to myself, not again, dreaming about someone else's man. But I can't help it. No, I'm not a homewrecker. He just had my heart from grade school. You know, the kind of young love that maybe the youngest, maybe the old ones be praying for. But as time passed and as we grew older, we grew apart. I guess the time was right and we just dealt with the cards we had and played our part. I guess the play was over. Lights out, end scene cut. That's a wrap. Dreaming about another woman, man. Damn, how wrong is that? Don't know you are no longer mine, and you are on my mind. And in the way and forever, you will always be mine. Man, let me get you out my mind and dead the thought itself. Damn, what the hell am I doing up during scary hours, creating mental problems for myself? Try my best to fight these thoughts, so I was like, well, light bright, pull out my phone and pour out these thoughts. No more what could have been or maybes. Tighten up, girl. Old girl even had his baby. Lights out, end scene cut. That's a wrap. Tap into something that's worth talking about. Is it me or was it worth it? Let me know. Because hey, nobody's perfect. Sorry if this wasn't something you had no intentions on listening to. I just had to get this off my chest. Thanks for listening though. And that's that. Thank y'all.
I was about to ask about your sister, but I see her commenting on Facebook. Hey, sis.
Hey, my sister. She checking in.
Yes. Thank you so much, Light Bright, for sharing your poetic light. I appreciate you, and I'm very proud of you that you still doing it. You know, because when we met, you were still early in the game, and you know, you're out here pushing this. So I'm very, very proud of you. Don't stop, keep growing. You guys know how it is. Yes. All right. Oh, okay. We got space in the StreamYard. So if anybody's waiting to jump into the StreamYard to join us to perform, there's a spot, so you can join us. I think who's in there? Sphinx. If you in there, pull up to the StreamYard. All right, make sure y'all follow. Woo! Look at that. Love it. Light Bright. Nice. Light Bright.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all are awesome. Thank you to y'all, but keeping the comments in there. Give us the love. Give us the emojis. We want all that good shit, okay? All right. Who's up? All right. On deck. I've got Yannick. On deck. Get ready. But coming to bless the mic, yo, he looked like he's about to record a popping ass reel right now with some with a freestyle. Like he about to woo. I see the condenser mic. Like you popping. All right. So please put your hands together for my guy, Rugged and Raw.
You're all right. Let me see if this. I think this should work. Let me know. Are you guys getting the music?
Yes.
You are getting the music, and I'm okay?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I don't want to do too much talking. I know I did this set back at the thing. I want to make sure I stay in the 5 minutes, but don't worry, I'm going to do new joints at the thing. Anyway, here we go. I feel reborn, soaking all the afterbirth. Don't take my word for it, check me out in action first. Roll the dice against me, come up snake guys. In my man, I'm about to make a sudden stop with no brake lights. Catch me in between thick thighs, cause they save lives. If I have a chick on the side, I call her steak fries. I'm headline news, you on the bottom left of page 5. Who got the most loyal fans? The answer's in the stage dive. Time to separate the realists and the bluffers. Who got the most resolve as opposed to who the toughest? Some got that one thing that they doing in abundance. I'm trying to be measured all around that circumference. Don't got a string of hits or 100,000 flows, but ask who worth the money when they put together shows. Pretend I like me now. before the legend grows. When I finally break, I'm blocking numbers on my phone. Once I don't fucking need you, then I'm really good at ghosting. Social media drive from inconsistent posting. Don't interpret my out of sight and out of mind is coasting. Stocking up the dynamite to make more of an explosion. Place my throne in the stubble and erosion. Sitting slouch with my crown and my nuts all in the open. Played it close to the chest. No one saw the plan in motion. Dove in head first. Didn't bother with a Trojan. I'm creeping up on a mind. I'm creeping up on a mind. I'm creeping up on a mind. Ain't nobody saw it coming. Let's just go right to the other joint. We going right to the other joint. Because it's summertime and it's time for me to get my people watch on. But I ain't shit. Check it out. There's too many fine women for the world to be stressed trying to make a living. Out in these streets, my head always spinning. Bet they be much more comfy on my linen. Sinning, eye candy's a cure for the Mondays. Fell in love 4 times on the subway. Twice more on my lunch break. And my walk home is turned to a runway. If she with a man, I won't act rudely. Take 5 steps, then look at her booty. Damn, no need for sweating. Peripheral vision, got my chick radar on a mission. She don't gotta be pretty, just pretty stacks. With a low-cut shirt showing titty crack. But all I do for now, observe, that's it. I'm a quiet guy, I can't flirt for shit, but still. I fall in love every 5 minutes. I fall in love every 5 minutes. Everywhere I look, there's another one and another one. Damn, baby. I fall in love every 5 minutes. I fall in love every 5 minutes. It might be more like 3.5. I might be a pervert. I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Not every bad chick has to look like she's trying to win a pageant. I'm a sucker for tights. Knee-high boots leave a little bit of room to imagine. Extra small, extra tall, it don't matter height. I fuck a chick with no arms if the ass is right. I tell her get on all shoes or sit on it. She got no legs, she can spin on it. But you know how it is if it's been a while. Even a D- got a killer smile. Let it get me done with my feet up. Spread my seed on the head, chia. I got no game or a physique. But still ladies drawn to me differently. I never show where my interest peaks. You know the quiet ones are the biggest freaks. You know that? I fall in love every 5 minutes. I fall in love every 5 minutes. Everywhere I look, there's another one and another one. Damn, baby. I fall in love every 5 minutes. I fall in love every 5 minutes. I fall in love every 5 minutes. God damn, fall in love every 5 minutes. And that's what the fuck I do. Thank y'all for everyone who's performed before and after. Everything at Rugged and Raw.
Every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes.
Yo, that's an earworm. I'm gonna be singing that the whole ride.
I got more for you. I got like I got other joints when I come out there in a couple weeks.
Oh,
so.
I cannot wait. And I love you got this like real like 90s like hip hop, like raw hip hop. I can see why your name is Rugged and Raw. Like you embody that. Thank you so much. So glad you joined us. Somebody, Songbird K said that was hilariously lit. Oh, I love it. My cheeks hurt. Y'all making me smile mad hard tonight. All right, we got some room in the StreamYard. So if you waiting to perform and to get in, we got some space. So go right ahead and click the link and join us in the StreamYard studio. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. We're going to get through this list, and then we're going to have our amazing featured artist, Poetyc Visionz, is going to bless the mic. On deck is Domo So Crazy. But coming to bless the mic right now, we've got Yannick, the Consciousness Doula. Ooh, it's the name for me. How are you? I can't hear you. What happened? You got your Apple cord, your Apple things ain't working.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. don't know why they're not working. Hello, everybody. It feels great to be here. I am Unique, the consciousness doula, and I consider myself to be a medicine woman, and poetry is one of my medicines. So I'm going to share 2 of my pieces tonight.
Where are you tuning in from, Yannick?
I am in Southern California right now.
Oh my God! It doesn't rain in Southern California.
It's funny, it doesn't, but it's very cloudy today. Very unusual. So you always need something different, I think.
Facts.
So my first piece is called Reality. I watch the kids zoom down our suburban street, in and out of the shadows of the homes lined that beautifully. Why is everything we touch so fragile and made of dust? I try to take reality seriously. I try to tread on the surface of things. I observe that sinking in for me is like taking a deep breath of water. I hear her say, I get bored and I love plants, and all I'm hearing is myself. My indulgence is in constantly praising a God I deeply know only as my true self. I'm not sure what the moment was that I started seeing with my heart, but I know it was also when I recognized the perfection of my own experience. Why doubt yourself, I heard. We're here to love ourselves. We're here to love each other, each one reflecting back the love of the divine. I can only go as far in loving you as I've gone in loving myself, seeing myself, even as projected as another, the vilest and most decrepit sort. How far can I go with them, those aspects of my own very being? How much of what am I doing in this moment, layers of levels, will I allow myself to see, to be with, and to embrace? I will leave no desire unfilled, because I know that like well-ripened fruit, they all fall of their own accord. There is a perfection in this regular, simple, nothing moment. For I am not a thing, and I never was, not in any reality. My last piece, thank you. My last piece is called Teacher. Staring into your eyes, I see you in the patch of light, a shadow behind the screen. I assume it's the sun beaming through a nearby tree, and I realize that this too is teaching me. The stone statue at your left and the plant on your right are also doing their part. I would have never known that teaching could come through the inanimate. In the class before this, I was taught about my own self-assuredness and consistency. Who is teaching who? I noticed that the roles are often reversed in the play of our human relationships. The natural and silent aspects of our reality always simply hold on to the frequency. They are the constant teachers. The favorite mug, the lucky sweater, the coo of the mourning dove in the distance. These are the ones who teach me the power of being in the self. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Yannick. Do you have anything that you're plugging by any chance?
No, you can just keep up with my work on Instagram and join my community. I'd love to have you.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we are getting through this list pretty nicely. We got a lot of soothing voices here tonight. Like somebody had said that Cynthia's voice was soothing. They say they like Yannick's voice too. I guess my voice is too loud, right? Do I have to do my poetry like this? Yannick almost fell off her chair. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Let's keep it rolling. We getting through this list. I like this. Y'all giving me no problems tonight. I appreciate y'all. All right. On deck. We got my buddy, my pal, my repeat offender, Vex Lex. My sis from another miss. But please put your hands together for not only is he a dope poet, rapper? Apparently he's a comedian too. I had no idea. But he is also our in-house DJ for my open mic nights. And he's just such an awesome Gemini whose birthday is in 4 days. Please put your hands together for Domo So Crazy.
Peace. Oh my God. I wasn't thank you for the
humble and shit. Come on.
Listen, I found peace in Humbleville, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for that grand introduction. My name is Domo So Crazy. Everything she said is true. And I'm from the Bronx, obviously, because my shirt says so. I'm not gonna take too much of your time. This is my first time here. I'm happy to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's all the performers, everyone watching. It's great to be here. This is for the soul. I'm not gonna do no beats, do all acapella. This one is something that I wrote on the "Show Me What You Got" beat by Jay-Z. The do 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 do. But yeah. Anyway, so the problem is they gotta show what they got. If your worth is in your possessions and you ain't worth a lot, it's about what you're doing, not what you cop. It's about the moves you're making, not where you shop. It's not what you do, but how you do it. Do you inspire others with your movement? Are you living out your dreams so they lucid? I've been doing this shit since your sis was watching Clueless. True shit. By the way you think you a master, I could tell that you haven't been a student. You saw the glitz and glam and thought you could do it. Foolish. Get comfortable in this dunce cap, stupid. Learn a lesson from this lyrical nuisance. How to be real with yourself and not fabricate music. Yeah, it sound dope, but do it got a message to it? You wrote the raps, but it's about how you execute it. You can't recite the shit, add some flex to it. Yeah, it's cool to be smooth, but add some texture to it. I am the Dennis Rodman of recording. I'll be wilding with the rhymes in the recording, pushing the envelope, and I ain't fused the forfeit. I ain't holding shit, and these niggas is wearing corsets. Crazy is what you need. You can't ignore him. Yeah, you put the work in, but I'm the foreman. I'm the best part of the movie, like tits and swordfish. I'm in love, and every rap is a courtship. I'm so anti-basic. These niggas boring. I can have the whole world and still want more, bitch. I might go on a Universal tour, bitch. Like you on a tour Universal on some corn shit. But back to the killing spree, moving no sympathy. Honored to be killed by Domo in your eulogy. And usually I wouldn't even care, but there's love in the air, so it's a fuck you to you from me. And it's double V's over Louis V. And I'm fucking up the summer like, uh-oh, no Lumi D. One time. Almost so crazy. Stars upon your head top. Listen, I gotta step my game up. Y'all motherfuckers coming through tonight, so.
Nah, you was snapping.
I mean, it's like word. I'm gonna keep it moving though. Explosions go off in my head and I don't flinch. They think I'm the shit. I don't want that stench. So the flow flows as long as the now. Cooler than polar bear toes stuck in the snow for hours. Look up the profit and build my pockets. Got secret powers I can't control, so watch it. Chill, dog. I got this in pocket. Got shoplift. I'm liable for water and loose or gin or tonic. No choice but the bop that is within in the Galapagos Islands. You not trying this. I am in my prime with this. Fuck shoes, try surviving in my metropolis, and fuck if you got it on lock. I am the locksmith. But, you know, I just count on my common sense to counter the counterfeit. You know, I overdose on ego and bug out on a power trip. It doesn't matter what you say. I know you like the sound of it. I cut more wannabe rappers than Harlem barbers, bitch. Wow, a lot of words. But on Star shit, the marksman hits with precision. You'll get smacked if you don't ask for permission. Smoking like a Winston at the end of a Smithin'. I'm packing a katana, just split the tension. Dominance? Can't spell it without Dom. Add the O, Domo, and that's me and Mons. You're not a thinker, I know, because I can read minds and rewind, because apparently I could cheat time. But that's only 10%. Unlock another 10 and I would be limitless. There's no way you can limit this. Quit to kill a simpleton on some simple shit, but I tend to be too complex in my context. So off with your head for anyone that contests. come step. T4 to your door, that's your bomb threat. And if you didn't like that, then tick, 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 boom, now y'all all dead. Almost so crazy, man. Shouts out to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it for having me. I can keep going, but I don't want to go over time. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do this all day. So shout out to all of y'all. Follow me, hit me up. Also, I just dropped my debut album today.
Yeah.
Follow me, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Hit that link in the bio, and I got merch to go with it. But also, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let's collab. And I'm also a host of an open mic every Monday called No Artist Info.
Yes, love that.
Peace and love.
At Star Bar in Brooklyn. Yes. Give it up for Domo So Crazy. Lyricist, poet, DJ, comedian, amazing man. Reminds me of Eminem rhyming things with orange. Yo, the private chat is lit, yo. Woo. All right.
Thank you so much. I'll take that compliment.
Yes.
I love you guys. Peace.
Listen, for Lone Wolf to say that, it is a compliment because he's a big Eminem fan. I know that. So, Sphinx, I see you in the YouTube. So why don't you press the link to StreamYard and come join us so you could perform? Okay. All right, let's keep it rolling. On deck, we've got the great Sigma. But coming to bless the mic is my sis from another miss who be dropping the sexy bars and the conscious bars and the barsy bars, poetic bars, all that good shit. Give it up for my girl, Vex Lex.
I like that intro. I like that.
Hey, boo.
Hey. I got two pieces tonight. They're both kind of related. The first one is called Mirrored. I stare at myself in the mirror because it's time we had a heart to heart. Why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just accept me for who I am? The distorted image turns into my mother and back into me, and I question who I'm really speaking to. Why are you so scared of the world? Why aren't you? I've fed my inner beast breadcrumbs and wonder if it's finally time to succumb to my own illness. Why can't something click in that brain of ours so that we can learn to live happily? Happiness isn't for everyone. It's a lie we tell ourselves as kids in the hopes that we actually find something worth living for. Am I not enough? Why does every day have to be a constant battle between us? Who do you really see when you look in the mirror? The you that you think everyone wants you to be? Isn't that the me that truly matters? And my second piece is called Tears. Who decided that crying was a sign of weakness? That once our eyes begin to water, we cannot allow ourselves to surrender to the tears, letting the stream trickle down our cheeks because we may just drown in the emotions we so desperately seek to avoid, seek to deny altogether. But what is crying if not hope persevering? That glimmer of light needed when we encase ourselves in darkness. What is crying if not relinquishing control and freeing ourselves? Crying is a superpower. When babies enter this world, their cries are a sign of life, a sign that a heart beats within. Who decided that only stars were allowed to collapse? A scientific phenomenon, you are also a solar system. It is already difficult to arm oneself to defend against external battles. When our weapons have depleted from internal warfare, must we be both a casualty and an enemy? Contrary to popular belief, humans are meant to feel. It is your right. How do we expect to grow if we do not nourish our souls? If you find yourself crying over something so minute, so insignificant, consider that maybe your body has been parched for some time and the thirst needed to be quenched. Maybe it isn't a breakdown after all, but the pieces falling into place. Thank you.
Bex, baby.
Baby.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for joining. Y'all better make sure y'all following all the peoples, all the creatives. Yes, yes, yes. Their IG. Send a little change, some coin over to the artist, because they didn't come up with the starving artist. Like, that's not like they didn't just come up with that name. That's like we out here really starving sometimes, because it ain't easy being creative. So yes, show some love. Show some love. At least give us a follow. Give us a like. Comment on our shit. Share my shit. Like, come on. Come on, guys. I'm going to start preaching right now. Because I feel like sometimes the only person that really cares about sharing my shit is Eventbrite. And I don't even know Eventbrite like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, share my shit, guys. And while you're at it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because, we getting shit popping in there. All right, let's keep it rolling, though, because I'm getting too excited. Anybody else who is watching on YouTube or Facebook and is waiting to join the StreamYard to perform, join us. We got some space in the studio. And if you were in here and you stepped out and you want to come back in just to be part of the screen, come on. We got space. I'll kick people out when we ready. But let's keep it rolling. We getting closer and closer to our featured performer. Okay, on deck. I've got Sphinx the Poet. But please put your hands together for our longtime friend, one of our day ones who've been out here doing the damn thing, all the way from Seattle, right?
Close enough, yeah.
Close enough to Seattle that I could say Seattle. Please put your hands together for the great Sigma. Yay!
Thank you for the introduction. That saves me doing it myself. Happy to be here as always. May is not my favorite month. I'm a 2-time brain tumor survivor, and I was diagnosed May 18th, 2000. So today we're gonna read a little classic piece and then read a little something new. So this first one is called Yellow Bottles. My life comes in little yellow bottles, 8 pages of instructions printed on one page, folded up small enough to be rubber banded to each one. Take with food, take on an empty stomach, take everywhere you go, because ceasing to will kill you. Some things are hard to take for granted when you know how easily they can disappear, like smoke on the wind slipping through my fingers. It's hard to enjoy something that can't be taken for granted, something defined by others, a life that comes in little yellow bottles. They say these bottles are child-proof. If this is true, then I was robbed of my childhood. I've been opening them since I was 5. They say these bottles are waterproof. If this is true, then tears are not water. They say these bottles are my life, but I find them empty more often than not. Shells of things that could have been, but will never be. Like dust formed into the shape of something left on a shelf that ceased to exist out of loneliness. Yet somehow I have a multitude of these bottles in closets and cupboards and boxes and pants pockets, because I couldn't survive one day without them. But I die just to live one day without them. Thank you.
I love that piece, and we're so grateful to have you here.
I've got something new. And
new shit?
Yeah, this one just just chose violence. That's what this is. This is called Better. I'm going to talk a little bit about what it's like living in COVID times when you've lived through medical trauma. The date hangs in the air like a cloud of burrs, barbed reminders of past trauma and present turmoil. The life I live and the one I long for are twisted and obscured, poisoned and tainted by a putrid past. Each step lingers in a bog of loss and tears. Each month of May is a box of broken glass and rusted metal. Coarse memories and promises turn sour, the taste of medicine that calls back to a childhood devoid of magic. Sometimes a pill grazes the back of my throat, and I'm back in a hospital bed taking medicine by syringe. Sometimes I see a scar in the mirror, and I'm ripped back into the moments before anesthesia took effect. Constant thirst, constant hunger, constant pain, endless loss, and bureaucratic plunder. How are we still letting this happen? I've seen the populace decry the deaths from COVID, the wrecked businesses, debt, medical malpractice, pharmaceutical greed, the normalization of death. But COVID is getting better. Like, you were sick, but now you're better, right? Because that's how people think it works. You're sick, you see a doctor, you get better. Why won't you just get better? Things are getting better. Why can't it just be better? Better is denial. It's a healthy person's way of choosing blindness. It's the part of you that said, I never thought this would happen to me. It's the reason why the U.S. leads the first world in maternal deaths, in healthcare costs. The reason why doctors don't believe women and children, why men don't see doctors, male suicidality, the sale of medical debt, the commodification of suffering. It's the bigoted doctors, the ones that we still put on a pedestal while they continue to kill and maim. COVID is getting better. Let's go back to normal, back to when the hospital deaths, the lack of infrastructure, the ableism, the prejudice, the exploitation was curtained off, an exam room reserved for the sick and broken. Better is the luxury of choosing to forget. It's the lack of scars, the deafness to the cries of pain, the lack of sincerity in the signatures on a get well soon card. Better is the snakes you vote for and the news you mainline. It's the whitewash on a window you try to keep your back to. Better is a fucking myth preached by imposters from atop a mountain of bones. Better is not something the healthcare system is interested in becoming. Thank you.
My friend, you are a wordsmith. You are, what did he say? A magician poet. Thank you, Balin. So appreciate you coming through and sharing your words. If you don't mind, you got some magic to do for us after, like, maybe after our feature?
Yeah, I'll come through with something.
No pressure,
Sure.
no pressure. But I be liking the magic tricks. I be on some my Harry Potter shit.
I'll find something to do.
All right, where's Bob? Where's my guy Bob?
He's chilling. He ate so much hay, he passed out in a pile of his own food. So.
Oh my God, I love him, Bob the bunny. That's my guy right there. But yes, thank you so much. Let's keep it rolling. We got 2 more performers, and then we got our featured poet. We'll have some magic after our feature, and I'm gonna close out the show with one more piece. I did a piece last time, and Balin was like, "Where the hell have you been hiding that poem?" So I'm gonna do it for him one more time tonight. But yes, let's keep it rolling. On deck, I've got the Lone Wolf. If you guys are tuning in on Facebook or YouTube and you want to come back into the studio, we have plenty of space for you guys to join us back into the studio. So please, by all means, come back. But without further ado, please put your hands together for Sphinx the Poet.
Much love, much appreciated. J Rose, thank you.
Please,
Thank
King.
you. Thank you. Okay. I have 2 pieces for you. One of which you've heard, but the new one is coming up first.
Okay,
Doesn't even have a title yet. All right. I have to resist the urge to ghost at crowded events. I want to be there and present, but I've got so much going on in my head that the chaotic clashing of personalities, the abundance of awkward silences is deafening. The weight of fake smiles and perpetual performances in containment have isolation in my mind at outdoor gatherings, manifesting mental claustrophobia. It's kind of hard to think outside of the box when the 4 walls closing in are cranial. This mask of everything is peachy king has no breathing holes to scream through. When every conversation is zoo cage, I, performing for gawking onlookers who poke and prod just for a response, like this captured monster should play gentle giant to soothe their ignorant fears. And douse the raging inferno in my eyes to be campfire for their warm and fuzzy's fix. Faking is the circus to which I indenture my servitude. Sometimes the show times overlap for the endless tiring tightrope act. Just stay tuned. Don't blink. The safety net is ripped, and my plastered, confident grin is melting under the bright lights. I just might fall, just to feel something. Embrace terminal velocity. Pull out my iPhone with no screams, open one note, and pray that my words remind me of the Sphinx's wings. I hope they catch me. And that's that piece.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Where you tuning in from? Because it's daytime over there, and where I'm at is nighttime.
This is sunny California. Today wasn't so sunny, but it's still bright as all outdoors.
Man, I want to go over there so bad.
Well, I'm coming y'all way, so now you don't want to do that. No, stay where you at. Stay where I'm coming to you. I got to get to it because your erotic poetry nights.
Oh, I know. I see the honey dripper on the shirt.
You know. Matter of fact, let me give you some erotic right now, if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah, let's get spicy.
Oh, be careful what you wish for. All right, babe. This is baby making. Baby, I'm having another flashback of future memories. You see your friends kidnap you for a spa day. Massage, mani, pedi, the works. When they drop you off at your front door, you stop and smell heaven drifting from love-touched pots and pans. You smile and push open the door to lit fireplace, wine poured and breathing. Me serving dinner to your eyes and your taste buds. And we kiss hungrily. Skipping ahead to dessert, for your lips are the succulent taste of desire that I truly am hungry for. You force me to sit on the couch, straddling your stallion. Flames dance their flickering light as you mimic masseuse with nails on my chest. I'm half dressed by the time I reopen my eyes, and you're tugging at my pants between kisses and pants. You devour sausage I never cooked.
Ooh.
Hesitating only to look upon my ecstasy-filled expressions as I beckon you to take your throne on grateful lips. Until you buck your hips and my tongue persists, I slide you down onto my waiting extractor of your passion fruit juices. Slowly, methodically, caramelizing your sugar walls with every single inch. Our fevered kisses crescendo in rhythm with our heart melding love until your honey dripped 4 words send us to absolute ultimate climax. Don't pull it out.
Oh.
The afterglow was one we'd never experienced. Complete trust, supreme adoration, an unspoken level of love finally reached as we toast wine glasses and share sips and sexy glances, and my cheesiness makes you laugh. I grab dinner to reheat as you get a text from your girls. I hope you come up for air soon. I'd be under the sheets for a week if my hubby paid for a spa day for me. You follow me into the kitchen, spin me back onto the counter with dishes in hand, and I re-enter oral ascension. That is our baby making.
Ooh.
Paul.
Hey.
Got me hot over here,
Listen, somebody in the private chat said you need to come out with an audiobook.
That's in the works. People are telling my business right now. That's in the works, yeah.
We just asking for shit, you know? Those mouths don't get fed.
Hey. Culinary disaster. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for pulling up things. I appreciate you. Stick
Thank you.
around. We got our feature coming up on deck. Our feature is on deck. So yes. And if you guys are
I'm right
tuning in
here.
on Facebook or YouTube, you can come back into the StreamYard. So you guys can let's give our feature the audience that he deserves, guys. Let's fill up the room for him. Hold on, I need to take a breath because I think I need some water. All right. So on deck, we've got Poetyc Visionz, our feature artist. I see him mumbling to himself. I think he's just practicing, you know, that's that dedication. But please put your hands together for my fire twin, my fire brother, my Sagittarius brother. I'm a Leo. He's a Sag, you know, there's like a fire thing going over here. Put your hands together for my guy, Lone Wolf. Yay!
What's up? How's
Hola.
it? Hello. So I have two pieces which are actually connected, and I didn't really just put them together until just now.
Okay. That's how it happens sometimes.
No, I wrote them a long time ago, but I'm just realizing, like, okay, one is about me, the other one is about my mother, and you know, it's connected because everything comes to a head here because she passed May 26th. She passed away. So, you know, I'd rather do the poem about me than do the poem about her because I have a special poem that I'm working on for an event tomorrow. So, yes, you will get that. You will get that poem as soon as it's finished. But until then, you get two pieces, one about me, one about mama. There we go. First one is called Persona. Identity is one thing that's so important to me. Knowing who I am will allow me to break free. It can get hard to truly open up both of my eyes. I chose to acknowledge the fact that I am super wise. Am I the guy, Michael, the one you can truly see because it was exactly who I was supposed to be? In a way, I'm like Lara Croft, so eager to explore, to uncover my past. I had to dig in a little bit more. Or am I something much darker, the creative beast, the lone wolf whose sole purpose is just to feast? Like Neo, I couldn't accept initially that I was the one. In my mind, playing with creativity is just so fun. Both parts of who I am know their individual role. Polar opposites, when combined, make a dope soul. So similar to Eminem, no need for any introduction. When I start to spit, I can cause the same destruction. Michael is the part of me who just wants to be great, doing the very best he can as if it was his divine fate. Like Aladdin, I'm a traditional diamond in the rough since my life has been not only difficult but also tough. The lone wolf does live deep inside of my skin, trying to unleash all of this pain held deep within. Brilliant to a fault and so comparable to Tony Stark. No matter what, every single time I will always hit my mark. The two halves are just the perfect combo of flavor. All the words that emanate one will definitely savor. Word and flow so fast I'd be mistaken for the flash. Gotta be extra cautious or else I will falter and crash. Being a poet is a purpose I feel compelled to pursue. This is a legitimate fact that I know to be 100% true. You can either call me by either Lone Wolf or simply as Mike. Hope you will find something that you can truly like. And then we're just gonna jump right into the other one. The other one is a poem titled About My Mother, which I might have to expand on and like actually perform. Well, probably won't go up on my page. I'll perform it live. But this is a poem called Nilda. The name Nilda is truly special, unlike any other. To me, it means much more. She was my mother. You are guiding me to who I'm supposed to be. You aren't here, yet you still have made me whole. It is because deep inside of me is part of your soul. Wish you was here to experience all of this with me. There was one thing I was never taught. It was love. I grew to understand it as you watched me from above. It was something that I was able to physically see. Life hasn't been easy, so I wish she was by my side, due to the fact that my life has been quite the ride. At times, it's hard to deal with, so I just begin to cry. As a poet, I have found my voice, and so I am glad. The ability to express myself means that I won't be sad. Yet I have to push myself forward and at least try. It is easy to let go of the feeling that had me numb. You played a crucial part in the man that I have become. As a man, I can see now that I was never a disgrace. There are certain times when I don't feel complete. However, I know you live within the hidden retreat. In the mirror, I don't see me. I just see your face. And that's it.
Aww, that was so beautiful, Mike. And I always love and appreciate like the vulnerability that you step into when you're here and you share pieces, especially when you share pieces about your mom, because that can't be easy. But I love that you feel safe enough to like, to share that with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, we love you. So
Yes, I know you do.
you know where we are if you need us.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I do.
my fire brother. All right. Make sure y'all follow my guy Lone Wolf. He's an amazing poet and he's just stepping into his photography like passion. So he's got a photography page. Is it Moonlight Photos?
It's in the link to my poetry bio, but it's Moonlight Photos _7, which kind of like parallels the whole wolf persona. So there you
Perfect.
go.
Perfect. Yeah, make sure you follow that page too. He has some really cool pictures of some really dope poets that he's been going to all these cool poetry events and holding it down. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. All right. Now it is time for the meat and potatoes of the night. Our featured performer. I got the pleasure of meeting this man in person like in March, the March one.
Yeah.
My March open mic night out in Brooklyn. He came all the way from like Albany.
Albany, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have to tell you, like that the mass shooting in Buffalo, I thought he was from Buffalo. So I like messaged him and I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Because like I heard some shit's happening. And he was like, yeah, that's like an hour, 2 hours away from me. So,
Hi, that's
5 hours. He's like, I'm very safe. And I was like, oh, thank God. I got nervous. But I be thinking if you're past like Westchester, Yonkers, everything's just upstate for me. Like,
yeah, that's how it is in New York City.
It is. But I got the pleasure to meet him. He drove all the way down to New York to Brooklyn to perform for the open mic, and then went back home. And it was a long ass drive. So thank you for even putting yourself through that to bless the stage in person. But I had to invite you to feature you, whether it's virtual or in person, because you completely blew me away. You were absolutely amazing. So without further ado, if please put your hands together for our featured artist, Poetyc Visionz. Yay!
Thank you.
I got a little sound effect. Hold on.
Okay. I'm just gonna get right into it. Making magnificent metaphors, mastering my mentality, uttering utterance unrelated, unreleased, ultimately leading life levels, learning love, living lavishly, trained to teach through troubles, traveling through tragedies, inner souls in line, inventing infinite inventions, imperfectly proper private practice, prevents poor public performance, pens, pencils, papers, proliferates perfect, powerful poetry, lack limits, lace lyrics, latest label, legendary, edified education equals efficiently entering eternal Elohim, tactical thinking tailored to tantalize troops, automatic actions, actively acting accordingly, last long like longevity, last long like longevity, leak luxury, elements exalted, elevating each elusively, no negatives negate knowledge naturally, native, transcend to the top titles through time, though tainted, style, strive, shooting stars, sky, suspended space, spiraling, summit, sightly, sleeping, this spell simply multiple talents, just to play on alliteration, kind of.
I love alliteration. I'm a fan.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go in. I got so much poetry to give away. I think I'm just gonna keep it on the creative side. It's a crowd favorite, one of my favorite, Fame 2K. One sunny night, my imagination imagined a nation of celebrities in chaotic peace. See, omnipotent omniscience took place simultaneously. I saw Queen Latifah crown Martin Luther King, while Suge Knight was security for Bishop T.D. Jakes as he gave a royal message to transform Prince from pawn to symbolic icon. Now, off in the corner of Matt's castle down Regina's hall, a thief stole the power of attorney. She changed the deed from Janelle Money to Janelle Monet, renamed Matt's castle Sam's Cassell. She took Angela Bassett's of Alicia Keys and jumped in Abraham's Lincoln where John F. Kennedy needed Dr. Ben's car's son, but his gifted hands were too late to save him. Janelle dodged a bullet coming from Kanye's West through the barrel of Nick's cannon. So Stacy dashed from the scene of the shot, clueless about what happened. She stopped to ask Jason's kid that if he knew magic, John's son. See, we need something greater than guns. He said Forrest would take her to see him, but his sister Thandi knew tons of people that can get the job done. Kerry Washington, Derek Washington, or Denzel, who was always washing tons of dirty laundry, a true American gangster. So they drove past the Halle Berry trees to a house on Lawrence Hill to witness LeBron King James preaching Gabrielle's union with Dwayne Wade before they honeymooned off to birth a little Wayne. Vivica was there, wedding dreaming or sharing the same name with Jamie Foxx, while his cousin Rick was scheming. All of a sudden, Fetty whopped Richard prior to losing his eye, and I guess I could see why. The Sean and Marlon Wayans debates were so intense that Michael buffers their side comments before his famous introduction. The tension made Brian Whiteside, Jack Black, and Blue Ivy screamed at the TV, watching Oprah win free tickets to give away because Eddie Murphy's were too overbearing to see his new movie. So Don cheated a little as Tyra Banks 50 cents in her account to meet Kelly's price for the bootleg. Now, off in the distance, Mariah carried on singing her Trey songs as Sean combs his hair, saying, "Can't stop, won't stop." And Chris rocked the mic with the most deaf MC, Andre Ben, jamming 3,000 loyal fans into a trance as Malcolm executed their enemies by any means necessary. Michael Jordan sparks their sixth cigarette. And notice Beyonce knows Boris Cole, Joe Jackson's method of communicating these hits. I saw that Will caught Agent Smith trying to steal his John Legend. So he hyphenated with Jada to keep collecting those checks. And he's who Muhammad Ali ooped his life story to. Now, off in the private brothel room, Nicki Minaj with Dick Van Dyke as Tay digs deep into her meaning of life. Eve dropped the gossip to Kevin's heart. She couldn't take it, so she hooked him up with Nia, who longed for this occasion, while her ex Derek lukewarm about the whole situation. Then Kim Kardashian entered the scene eating Della's Reese's Pieces and accidentally sipped some bitter, crisp brown liquor, so she chased it down with a Cherryana martini. As Lance grossed the scene, vomiting up Jill's Scottish whiskey mixed with brandy 211, and Stevie wondered why Jay-Z'd into a coma-like sleep. Meanwhile, Asada secured a path through all the madness for Janelle to make it to the rooftop of the castle to fly in Raven's Sim 1 to escape to Cuba. Gooding Jr.'s secluded home in Columbus, just short of Hawaii, Kiki Palmer Beach, and fade to blackness. But I had this surreal poetic vision staring at true dimensional images. You are descendants of this galaxy, stars encased in skin. The universe has always been within. The universe has always been within. Now, there's over 7+ billion people on this planet, but how will you be remembered?
Oh my gosh. That might be my favorite piece of yours. You got people throwing their laptops and shit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Don't throw your laptop. Please don't do that. Oh man. Okay. I got a list of my poems over here. Can I get vulgar? I don't want to get too vulgar.
We just heard a nasty poem. Like,
no, I'm not that.
I'm just saying, like, you good.
You know what? I got a piece I wrote called The Original Orgasm. I don't like to limit myself to a specific type of poetry, but yeah, The Original Orgasm. I hope I remembered. I ain't recited this one in a while.
You got this.
If I can't make love to your mind, deny me access between your thighs, just give me the time of day, and we'll talk till the stars and moon are on display. Show me your heart and I'll show you your soul. Your mind will be emotional. I'm not bragging or boasting, but I'll get you open, staying focused on every word you say. Every verbal image you paint will cover this blank canvas that I reserved just for you. You see, I come from the original people where Egyptian pyramids weren't built in a day, so you'll need more than one night to stand again after climaxing in multiples in your mental. Oh, I'm into anal and facials. Analyzing every facial feature. I need the details. I want to see the way you smile, to the sparkle in your eyes, to get a glimpse of what my children would look like through you. I want all your valuables, so let me penetrate deep into your memories. Tell me everything, tell me nothing. If you decide to divide the West from the East, I'll fill the gap in between and stroke you with a long list of honest compliments of how beautiful you are. Naturally, don't get me wrong. I've observed everything from your crown to those heels clicking, and I can't wait to undress the area with restricted entry. See, I need to be in your sanctuary of cerebral chastity. In this cold, filthy world, many ladies will say anything to gain security. So I'm simply searching for purity. I want to see what your bloodline left you through your legacy. What traditions have you carried through this modern technology way of living? Can you cook, clean, maintain your sanity with the kiddies, work a 9 to 5, and still make quality time to love the yin and yang in me? I'll take the lead and show you a man engineered for multitasking. You see, I need to expose my secret, but I have this fetish for forever threesome, just you, me, and God. So I hope you don't find it odd when I credit my creator for creativity. I value communication like the air we need to breathe. 93% of all communication is spoken non-verbally. So after a rough day of working, kick off your shoes. Let me relax your feet. Don't worry, the bubble bath is hot. It'll be warm by the time you're ready. I want to touch you physically, but if I can't touch you mentally, then the clock is ticking, and I'm a one-woman man. I'm pleased with the temporary tease, so The hell with a lap dance. Let's engage in missionary. Take me on a mental journey. I'll study you religiously. Tell me your goals and dreams of how you want to live free. I'm not into bondage, but bonding and building chemistry. We can switch and intermix with different angles and positions on life and liberty. Happiness is important to me. So let's enter course by entering the course of learning to coexist together, developing a kingdom as king and queen. You see, I want to strip you down to the last level of self-revelation where truth meets honesty. And I'll prove your biggest asset doesn't fit in a pair of jeans. It's the reason that books are better than the movies. Nothing on earth is more stimulating than that from which you receive mentally. I'm simply inviting you to have a conversation with me. Come talk to me.
Oh my gosh. You got the people in the audience going crazy.
I guess I'm doing my job right now. How long do you want me to go on here?
You got like another piece or two for us?
Yeah, I got plenty. That's why I'm asking.
Let's go feature. Let's go. Yeah, give us two more pieces.
Okay. So I gotta put those that I love and dear on a pedestal. I'm infatuated with Black women, and particularly one Black woman. But Black women overall, they're a strong part of my history, a strong part of my life, a strong part of my study, my muse. So this is dedicated to Black women. It's called "I Met God," and she's Black.
I love it.
Now, ladies, I need some crowd participation. So when I say Mut Netchit, you say Mother Nature. Mut Netchit is ancient language. You are the template of nature. You plant seed in a woman, she bears a child. Plant seed in the ground, it produces food. The universe has always been symbolical of a mother. But me plus her are individual. In, divide, dual. That's a 2 in 1. Yet one of the two has been half of an empty cup given to us. See, balance simultaneously keeps us equal, but this is about you. I find it difficult to believe in a he without a she. A God with no goddess, king, no queen, father, no mother. See, my belly button tells me I'm cut from the umbilical womb, man. You're not of man. Man is of you. So you can't get a man from a man nor a woman from a man, but the X chromosome is present in man and woman. Out of the word goddess, you get God, female, male, woman, man, she, he, we are, because you are the beginning of existing. I say, I met God, and she's Black. The origin of all humans trace back to an African woman. In history's oldest allegories, men and women of divinity were born of a virgin birth thing. Heru, Attis, Krishna, Dionysus, Mithra, Buddha, Zulun, Odin, Hessus, Krit, Shao, Indra, Jesus. No sperm present, yet projected imagery has been switched with men being the lead. See, we've never seen Queen Coretta King, Betty Shabazz, Clara Muhammad, and barely Michelle Obama in the spotlight sharing equal divinity. It's an illusion of a patriarch and a true matriarch society. Now, ladies, who runs the world?
Girls.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
I prefer goddess and queens. See, for 9 months, you communicate to us, teach us. We sip from the breast of a woman. She's the first one to feed us. In the 10 Commandment stories, the people worshipped a golden calf, a bull, a Taurus. That calf was symbolic of a woman. You get milk from a calf, like that milk of a woman in slave times. They brought the Caucasian babies to the mammies for that Black super juice, her vitamin and minerals. The Black woman invented cooking, while others were proud cannibals. Her respect is overdue. Her presence is foundational. I say I met God and she's Black for the sake of unity. I speak an untold hidden story when you are the original guardian angel to bear witness with wings. You invented microbraiding, the wig and the weave, praised by gods and kings as the inventor of architecture, medicine, science, mathematics, even spirituality. The world's greatest envy, so green with jealousy. You've been burned alive at the stake, lynched, raped, children ripped from your belly to savagely discontinue your legacy, miseducated of your value, and still you rise. As a goddess in the flesh, in disguise in your mind, you see the attributes of a goddess are simple: create and destroy. Your menstruation is routine purification. You host the place of baby creation. Between your thighs resides heaven, creating a feeling so euphoric, so amazing that men fight, kill, and spill blood in the name of love. Over and above, no exaggeration. And in this same place is destruction's playpen. Birth controlled by abortions. Create and destroy. But you see, you are of eternal value. Colossal monuments were made to honor you. Other women consider extremes just to be seen as equal. Skin tanning, injections, enhancements. Society has to put you down just to stand a chance. But you see, what is what was, is what will be. So Black woman, Black goddess, Black queen, please, let's restore balance together universally.
Let's fucking go. The comments are like the comments are on fire right now. I know you focus, but
much appreciated. My phone went off a few minutes ago. Actually, it's my computer. One of my favorite annoying poet friends actually he requested I do one of his favorite pieces.
All right, you taking requests? Let's go.
This is crazy. It's called 7. It's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, I'll talk about all that afterwards. I divide 7 into myself one time. You can find my essence within the Jordan River, cleansing the leper healed on the 7th try. Perfection is represented by 7. I move in 7 directions. Center, front, back, north, south, east, west. Took my immortal moral compass as the architect, mastering the art of masonry, using the 7th letter G to build 7 world wonders throughout every 3 months, sliding into 4 seasons. Count backwards from Z, the 7th letter is T, used according to allegory to crucify a revolutionary hung from a tree. P, Q, R, S are the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th letter. Add them together, they equal 70. These letters grouped together rest on your mobile touch tone's 7th key. They x-rayed my exoskeleton, astonished to see this melanin masterpiece. I'm like the elephant in a room of an art gallery. Intangibly, in every life creation or imitation, naked and unashamed. Superior structures, shape, frame, larger than life. I am like 7 days of the week. Through 5 plus 2 or 52 weeks, I see 7 primary colors through the 7 parts of my eyes: violet, indigo, blue, red, yellow, orange, green. The 7 parts of my ears hears 7 musical notes, irresistibly keeping my body moving. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. See, each key speaks differently to my 7 operative chakras: supreme light, the mind, throat, heart, navel, sexual, the anus, head, neck, body, arm, leg. 7 parts that connect me in unity. Through my 7 orifice enters and exits the breath of life. I was found worthy of reading the book of life when I cracked open my 7 seals: 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth. So I moonwalked across the equator to visit 7 churches, taught them 7 deadly sins. I have 7 layers of skin. They say I only use 10% of the 7 parts of my brain. The 7 parts of my heart records all the pleasures and pains. See, 7 is my age of reason. In 7 more, I'll see puberty. Add 7 more for maturity. 7 more begins the prime time of my life. I sent out 7 ships across 7 seas on a voyage through the planets to be fruitful and multiply myself 7 billion times on 7 different continents. I am the son of the Father and Mother Nature. Been envied since evil entered into history. When you open Pandora's combination of the beginning of my mental entry, you'll see perpetual greatness from the motherland of milk and honey. Now consider and compare me to an ant. See, I work like a slave, forced to eat like a creative king. Corporate strategies conspire against me, but profit off my every invention. You see, when they ate the fat parts, they tossed us the chicken's wings. So we turned chicken wings into a world-class delicacy. Turned empty land into massive castles, cathedrals, built pyramids, still a mystery in the hands of opposing evil. I play pickup games and fill vacant stadiums across the nation internationally as they come to see me entertaining through a recession. I am the hip to the hop that invented the MC, the key to the meaning of life, locked away in 6x8 cages, audaciously misdiagnosed with special education after educating Columbus on the way to navigate through the new world before the order of the land was claimed in the name of a self-proclaimed king and queen. Blasphemy. I am the lightning bolt dashing around the dash track, lapping time in its dust, or cruise controlling the whole world through marathons. The turtle and the rabbit. I am known by many names. I am who I am. CREATOR.
I feel like I learned so much in that poem. I had no idea how many things correlated to the number 7.
Yeah.
Oh my, look, you got Sister got the fire on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, you are an amazing artist. Do you have anything that you want to plug, that you have going on, that you want people to know about?
So I just finished writing a book. Through the whole pandemic, I was waking up and how ironic to end on that poem to be able to plug this book. The name of the book is called 7 Poetic Visions.
Oh shit.
And yeah, you won't believe how many sevens I was seeing when I wrote this book. When I wrote the book, every time I ended a new poem in it or a new chapter, it ended, the numbers added up to 7. So let's just say it was 5:02 in the morning, 7. If it was 6:01, 7. Like it just kept adding up to, I can't make this up.
Oh my gosh.
On each piece that like, oh wow, like, okay, all right, I'm listening to what y'all got going on up there. I'm just gonna keep writing. But yeah, that the physical book is done. I got it in PDF form right now before we actually print it out physically.
Okay.
So if I can get that in anybody's hands, I can you can cash at me. We can negotiate it, talk about it on one of the social medias or something like that.
I mean, I want the physical book, but I wouldn't mind a sneak peek. But
Okay.
yes.
Okay, absolutely.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Make sure if there's any links or anything that for people to connect, put it in the private chat. So that they can, everyone in the room can like tap in. But thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For such an amazing feature set. I'm so honored to have had you on the platform. I can't wait to feature you in person. We definitely got to talk about that. Get you back down here for a whole feature set.
I'm excited.
Yes, no, thank you. I'm honored. Thank you. So look, there it goes. There's the link. Yes. All right. Cool.
Well, yeah, that's my website. That's where, like, I design. I'm a graphic artist. That's graphic art. Art is actually like my first love. Poetry.
Is it?
Yeah, like I've been designing since I was.
Oh, that's very good to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at that. Y'all need book covers. Y'all need like logos. Y'all need talk some poetic visions.
Yeah, that's what I was doing all day before I actually got on today or got a chance to go out there.
Oh, good. Now I know where to send people because I do graphic design, but I don't be having as much time to do it anymore. So I'm gonna definitely send people your way.
Appreciate that.
Yes, look, Great Sigma. He's like, I need somebody. Well, speaking of Great Sigma, we're gonna keep going with the show. We're gonna wrap up after Great Sigma. He's gonna do some magic for us. He is a poet and he's also a magician.
Oh wow.
Yes. And I'm gonna share a poem to close out the show. Thank you, Poetic Visionz, for an amazing feature set. I can't wait to watch the replay on this. Like, it's gonna be fire. But this whole night has been crazy. Like, it was a short, intimate list, but like everybody came with the heat. Like, it's just crazy. But yes.
At the physical event, like what you got a chance to hear Poet last time. That's like a crowd favorite. So it'd be nice to get a lot of these same folks in the same room. I could listen to them live, and yeah, I would love to come back down.
Oh yes, listen, we're gonna make it a virtual voices family reunion. We gotta do that. We definitely gotta do that. Look, they asking you to come back. They want you to come back. All right. So let's get into some magic. Because I did ask for some magic, and Great Sigma was kind enough to set up his table. So let's show some love for the Great Sigma and his amazing magic. Where he at? Oh, there he goes. Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
So to jump off Poetic Visionz, one of the first logos I did for myself was a 7-pointed star with the Greek letter sigma in the middle, because 7 is the most magical number, and in mathematics, the Greek letter sigma is summation. So the sum of magic. Anyhow, let's get into this. I went to my shelf of things and went, what are some things I've never used? So we're going to use some things I've never used. This is just a nice card, approximately the size of a deck of cards box. And we'll get to that later. This is a genuine antique. It's a single playing card stand. And I have a very nice deck of cards here from Poetyc, one of their decent back design, which is a Magic Dragon. I'm going to bust into these.
Yes.
These are brand new. Trying to stab myself in the process.
That's the kind of knife I want to have on me for the zombie apocalypse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got to get one that locks. You don't stab yourself closing it on accident.
I definitely did that once.
All right. I'm going to shuffle these up, Jay, but I want you to help me out.
Okay.
Oops. Well, hold on a sec. I'm actually gonna go through here, and we're gonna take out. The jokers. There's
okay.
One.
Get out of here, jokers.
You'll understand why in a minute, because the jokers are the only cards in the deck where there's 2 of the same of them. So if you take out these, each individual card is unique.
Okay.
I'm
so excited.
And I'm just going to shuffle up.
I feel like a little kid right now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to shuffle through like this.
Okay.
And I just want you to say when to stop when you feel like it.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, I don't want you to feel any pressure, so I'm going to give you a chance to change your mind. You want me to keep going, or you want to stick with this card?
I'm going to stick with it.
Okay. All right, so this is the card we're going to use.
Okay. How fitting for me.
So I'm going to take that one, and we're going to place it in our magical box here. One more time for you guys. I'll go right there.
Okay.
We're going to bring into play our little stand here. Just going to put the lid on that. Snap my fingers once.
Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh my God! How do you always do this? How, Sway? How? Oh my God. Oh my God. Bailiff. Sorcery. I love it. I love it. Give it up for that magic trick. That was amazing. Please make sure y'all follow the Great Sigma. He is an amazing magician, great poet, and he's got an awesome buddy named Bob, who is our friend as well. That was so cool. Oh my gosh. You always do this shit to me. It's like I'm like that emoji with the like head exploding. Look, yeah. I'm that emoji. That's me every time. Like, how the hell does he do that shit? That shit was crazy. Like seriously, mind blown. Can I even read right now? Like my head is scrambled. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up tonight. I'm gonna do a poem to wrap up the show. Before I go into this piece, I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in, everybody that performed. You guys were all phenomenal tonight. Yo, Leah V missed a popping ass night, but I'm gonna send her the link so she could watch the replay while she's on her trip, while she's away. So I'm gonna share this piece that I shared last month. I don't perform this piece very often at all, so that's why when I shared it last week, Balin, the Great Sigma, was like, "Where were you hiding this piece for the past 2 years?" So I was like, "Oh, if you like this, I'm gonna bring it back. So this piece is titled "The Fallen," and I hope y'all like it. Whew. Oh yeah, let me do that thing. Oh yeah, that thing. All right. Even angels fall from the sky like stars, shedding tears on the forgettable, sitting alone at the end of a bar, taking shots of liquid courage. Angels, the guardians of our free will, ready to give up on us, wondering how could we be so foolish, reading between the lines of scriptures as if we were dyslexic, misinterpreting the true message that there is only one God. This God has no gender. This God has no one holy land because it resides within each and every one of us. We are home. We are deities, given the divine gift to make this world a better place, but our knowledge of self is clouded by commandments and laws that men wrote in big books to compensate for their little strengths. Religion is a word of camouflage used to conceal a more controlling agenda. We're cultivated to be God-fearing, but why should we be afraid of ourselves? Fear only brews hatred, oppression, and hypocrisy. Our sons left with decisions that relocate them from institutionalized communities into institutions of corrections, accepting the stigma of criminal worth crucifying, ignoring that they have always been pious kings, only to search behind bars for the God already in them. Our daughters selling flesh so their children won't starve, mascara running marathons down their faces of perfection as they look for love in all the wrong places, laying under knives and colorful palettes for renovated bodies and faces, too self-absorbed in their insecurities to praise the reverent queens within themselves. You see, even angels fear that God will neglect them. But we can't let our deviances stress them. Let us pray that our negligence doesn't turn our souls into prey, that the guardians never stray despite our immoral array. Let us pray that our ancestors' drums begin to beat once more in our chests, and with the force of a phoenix rising from the ashes of our past, we return, stepping through the smoke and leaving burned footprints for them to know that gods walk this earth. And that is my piece. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to our feature artist, Poetyc Visionz, for blessing us with that amazing set. Thank you to all the poets and the lyricists and just everybody that came and tapped in. You guys were absolutely phenomenal. And we had an amazing audience tonight. Like, you guys were super active and very hyper tonight. And I really love that. I really fed off of that energy. So thank you guys. I know we're ending about an hour early than we usually do. Usually now we go into like a speed round 2. But as I mentioned before, I do have a booked gig to go to perform tonight, actually. So it never ends, guys. Listen, if I wasn't getting paid, I would not be leaving the house. Let me tell you that. All right. The only time I answer the phone or leave the crib is for money. So you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's some real shit right there. You know, it's a poet life. I'm gonna bring you guys back in like the Brady Bunch. Hey guys, hey. Thank you. He said, get your money. You already know. Oh, thank you, guys. I love you guys. Say that I'm buy us a sandwich. I got you. I'm gonna buy sandwiches for everybody. You guys tell me all the time that I inspire y'all, and although that really truly is like one of the biggest compliments anybody can give me. But you know, you guys really, you know, inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at Plush Vodka in the building. My people's over at Plush Vodka. Yo, I'm actually a dark liquor drinker, but I had that vodka and I was like, I like that. They have this really dope flavored vodka and a regular vodka, and they have like cigars infused in the flavored vodka. Like, it's some fire. Like, you definitely got to follow them, check them out. They really out there doing some great things. Not just, you know, with their alcohol, but, you know, with the community and things like that. They're really dope vibe. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you for tapping in and joining us. But yes, guys, you know, you guys say that I inspire you guys, but you guys really keep me going. It's like, it's those next day messages, the DMs, the text messages that I get after doing events like this, of you guys just showing so much gratitude for the space, that like, it really like gets me emotional sometimes. And, you know, I'm honored to know you guys. This is me walking in my purpose. So like, I don't do this, you know, I know I said that I leave my house for money and I answer the phone for money. Like, yes, because we need money to survive, unfortunately. But, you know, this is more than just an opportunity for me to like grow and make money. Like, a lot. This is my purpose. I am here to create spaces, safe spaces for people to express themselves and to feel safe, to be vulnerable. And as you can see tonight, this is a testimony of it, because people come here, whether it's their first time or their 100th time here. People come, they feel safe, they feel comfortable enough to be vulnerable, and like, that speaks volumes to me, because I feel like y'all trust me, y'all trust the space, and that's what I really work hard to do. So thank you guys. I could not do this without you guys. I'd be sitting here talking to myself for 2 hours. So, and I do that enough at home. So thank you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. You can.
We love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Love you too. Thank you. You can catch the replay on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, follow. I forgot to plug myself, but if you're not following me, follow me at My Crumble Thoughts and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great show.
Yeah,
Yes,
Bird
I'm
Delay.
excited. Now I gotta practice the nasty poems as I drive.
Caliente.
Yes, it's spicy.
I need a fan.
I know. Girl.
Bye. I love you.
Guys. Peace out. Bye.